Hello, my name is Sucket, and we are playing TNP Limitless 5. And first thing I want to do today, we broke the hammer. It's fine. Didn't have as much durability as I thought, but that's okay. We're going to make one of these repair kits. The best one we can make is this sturdy repair kit. You know, iron ingots, a diamond, and an iron rod, just like we used for all the tools. And then we can take some iron, and we'll take that one white diamond. And we can fill it up with this stuff. So now it's got all 11 iron in there, and it has the white diamond for when we need that. And then we can just craft it with the hammer. It'll take some of the iron out of here and repair the hammer with it. So that's pretty cool. Last time we planted a whole bunch of these rubber trees from, what is it called now? Industrial Reborn. And I'm hoping that, yeah, okay, I see one. I'm hoping we'll be able to get some rubber out of them. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got at least... Ow. Hey! Oh, I'm starving. That's the problem. So we're going to want to harvest that stuff. And at least in the past, we would have needed something called a tree tap. I think I see it. Yep, cool. We just need 6 planks. 5 planks, actually. That'll get us one. We're going to take the rubber we got, or the sticky resin, I should say, and smelt it into rubber. The rubber trees give you resin and give you rubber. Cool. While that's cooking up, we're going to make ourselves an iron furnace. A very specific kind of iron furnace. This kind. Oh, okay. These are matched together. That's good. So iron furnace from iron furnaces will make the generator from Industrial Reborn. That's really cool. And we just don't need to make a machine casing. We need some iron plates, some tin plates, some copper cable. So we're going to want to make iron rods from Industrial Okay, so it's the same iron rod. Great. This pack is looking really well put together so far. So let's start. I know we're going to want a hammer. And we have everything we need to make one of those, right? It would help if we were in the crafting table GUI. And we're going to need some cutters. And for that, we'll need plates. I don't know how friendly this is. Okay, it's pretty friendly. Sometimes you need 2 ingots to make plates and so on. But now we can make our cutters. And that will allow us to make some wire. To make this battery, we're going to need a little bit of insulated copper cable. So we're going to take some copper, and we're going to pound it down into plates, and we'll cut that up into wire, and we'll take some of this rubber. We'll make a whole bunch of insulated copper cable. Now, we also needed some tin plates. Make sure we have some tin. Cool. And we just need a little bit of redstone. This will get us our battery. And now we can make the generator. This will give us power, and we're going to want a good place to put this. These are problematic to move. We'll just carve out a little place down here for our processing. Light it up just in case. Pop it down right there. So we throw some coal in here and it'll start producing power. Simple enough. Another thing we're gonna want is someplace to store the power, and I think what we would have open to us right now is this battery box. It's just 3 more of these batteries with some planks and a little bit of cable. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that ready. I think that's everything. Should be able to make 3 batteries, and we'll get some planks and make the battery box. Let's grab some charcoal, take it down here. Now this might oh, okay. Next thing we're gonna make is a wrench. It's just like it used to be. So here we go. Okay, it's just copper. Copper we have. Now I wanna say, oh, that's not it. That's the wrench from supplementaries. I want to say that that thing is the input. It's gonna let us turn it. It'll let us turn it like that. So if we pick up the generator, nope, that's not what we're trying to do. Hopefully this does not include the mechanic where these things blow up, or you only get a machine frame back. Let's throw some charcoal in here. Okay, it's definitely producing, but we're not getting anything in the battery box. So we might need to run a cable from the generator to the battery box. Let's find out. Put a cable down. Okay, it connects, definitely. Let's see. That thing has some power. Are we getting it right after all? Let's find out. Oh, now we're gonna have to pick this up, aren't we? Now let's just see here before we go. It's still getting power. Okay, so maybe this is what we take the power out of. We shall see. We're gonna run it right along like that. And we're gonna see if we can't make a couple more machines here. Now, what I'm interested in, there is a macerator from Cyclic, but there used to be a block called a macerator that we could use. It's okay, it's a crusher. We'll need a basic machine casing, so that's a lot of iron. I'll just get this in front of us. And we're also going to need an electronic circuit, which is not too hard to make. Let's just get a little redstone here. It's just the insulated copper cable, redstone, and iron. And we'll make 8 iron. Whoa, we already had a few. That's okay. We'll use them. Here's our machine casing. What do we need? 3 flint and 2 cobblestone. We have 3 flint. We certainly have 2 cobblestone. Now what this will do is it will take our, I hope, take our raw ore and turn it into 2 dust each. Doesn't seem like it's doing much. It's not getting power, that's for sure. I have this feeling like I should disconnect that. Couldn't tell you why I think that. You do want to pick these up with the wrenches. At least as far as I know. Oh, no, that's the opposite of what we wanted to do. I had this feeling I was creating a loop with the cable, maybe? Okay, yeah, now this thing has power. Awesome. I'll go ahead and craft that up. We're going to need some cobblestone. There we go. Make the furnace. Make the iron furnace. We've got the electronic circuit. We just need 2 redstone. And we have an electric furnace. Now, I kind of doubt, especially since I don't see any sign that this is the case, that there's, oh wait, move matching items. That's interesting. Oh, that's the sorter. We're going to put this down right here and see if we can pipe from one end to the other. Okay, so you can't repair these anymore by crafting the broken ones together. That's fine. We're going to see if we can hook those 2 machines up with some pipes from the pipes mod. First thing we're going to make is that wrench. I think it's just 2 sticks and 2 flint. I don't think there's anything hiding there in the top corner. And the item pipe itself, we just need 2 droppers, some more iron, and a redstone. Let's go ahead and craft those up. Whoops. I was looking at more Industrial Reborn stuff. And they're not too expensive. You get a good amount of them, and I've had good experiences with them. So let's see. We just place the pipe there, and then we shift right-click with the wrench to set this to draw out. And we're going to see. Okay, we can't shift-click in there, but oh my. I feel like that's counting down quickly. Oh, it's just throwing the raw copper into the electric furnace. I wonder how we stop it from doing that. Okay, piping it out the bottom inventory works. This is no longer sucking the raw copper into here. So that's our early ore doubling from Industrial Reborn. Takes me back. Bat boxes, look at those cables. They did a great job. Let's see if the furnace behaves the same way as the crusher. I'll bet it does. Yeah, we're getting the dust in there. Also getting a little bit of a lighting glitch. Or maybe that's the... Yeah, this thing isn't getting enough power. But I'm sure we can set this thing up to pipe out through the bottom. Next thing we want to make is an alloy smelter. And we're going to need 3 electronic circuits total. We're going to need 2 iron furnaces, and then 2 electric furnaces, and finally a machine casing. Easy enough. this together. Nice. And we're gonna plop this guy right down here. And we're gonna hook him up to some power. Very cool. Now what he's gonna be able to do for us is make a thing that we need. So, what do I got? We're gonna make some bronze. And I'm pretty sure that it's 3 copper. But you just cannot click into this, can you? 3 copper for every 1 tin, maybe? Copper and tin? Seems like it should work. That's the right kind of tin. I wonder what's going on. We seem to need heat. I don't know how to provide it. Doesn't seem to be any clue in here. Like, nothing looks like it would produce heat. And it certainly doesn't say it produces heat. And I couldn't find anything by looking up heat. So I think we might be out of luck with this for the time being until I can figure out how to give it some heat. Okay, I don't know. I know in Industrial Craft there was, I want to say there was a block you put next to it, but I don't see it. I see the coils, which I swear is what we used to put in the blocks, but I don't see the block itself. So maybe that'll be added. We're still quite early in this mod's existence. So the next thing I want to do before we get too far into some of the tech mods is to build ourselves a house. I cleared out this area and we got a good amount of wood, but I want some other materials for it. So we're actually going to head back. I don't know what's going on with Journey Map. We're going to head back along this way. There was some limestone over here and I think some calcite. And back at the original base, there is that geode, and I want to grab that calcite too. We're going to plop a waste stone over there. We got to grab some bamboo for scaffolding, all that cool stuff. All right, let's see what we can get out of this. Quite a bit. Nice. Vein miner is going to make this so much easier. Now, I do need to process all this because we need the iron for what we're going to build. We're running out of everything here, including our ability to chop down trees. So this is doubling ore fine. Our problem is power generation and power storage. The next tier up of powered storage without the without knowing how to use the alloy smelter, as we'd need that for the next tier up. We'd need to make the bronze, and we need the alloy smelter for that. But we should be able to make an MFE. Now, what we'll need for this is some of this energy and dust, and for this we'll need some diamonds. So we'll need a total of, I want to say, 16 diamonds to make the next tier of energy storage. Now we'll get the diamonds for that eventually, and there may be other mods that can help us out that get added to the pack as time goes by. What I wanted from the limestone was weathered limestone, which doesn't look like it's in this version of Create, at least not yet. But Create gives us all of these tuff variants that I think will do about the same thing, and there's plenty of tuff down there. So what I want to start thinking about now that I know what materials I'm going to use is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do log and beam again just for simplicity's sake, and it's gonna be one out on the bottom. So this will be wall, and this will be floor. And we're gonna put the kitchen in the, you know what, we're gonna put the kitchen in the front, facing east here. We're gonna put it right here. All right, here's our kitchen. And it's gonna be a lot smaller on the inside when this is built. So the next thing I think we're gonna do is right here, we're gonna come out and make a spot for a front door. Okay, we're gonna come out again. Only 3 this time. So that we'll have the symmetry of the two sides coming out, but also some asymmetry. This one won't come out as far. And this side's gonna be smaller, I think. Well, maybe we'll flip it. Maybe we'll make this one 11 this way and 9 this way. And then we're gonna add another big rectangle to the back here. We'll bring this one out, not as far, just 7. Like stairwells. This part of it up with a chimney. We'll break this long wall up with a chimney. And we'll end up breaking this long wall in the back here up with a chimney, probably over here, because we'll have stairs over here up to the second floor. Now the inner border of all of this is going to be inset by 1. It's a block we're never going to see from any direction. And we don't want to plan to have anything there. Just to make that easy to visualize, I'm just doing some cobblestone around that rim so we'll know where we're going to want our walls. Okay. Now that it's easier to see what we're working with, we're going to divide it up a little bit. Is this thing broken? I'm trying to figure out why this, okay, yeah, it's basically broken. The durability bars are not always so good right now at this point. So we'll put 2 more lines in here. And that'll break up the space a little bit. To create blocks are all really friendly. You just need a vanilla stone cutter to make them. Let's see what we have. We've got, okay, we've got these sort of stone brick looking. And we've got the regular tough. And we've got this polished. We've got small bricks. I like the sound of that. What else do we have? We got these pillars. Let's do a little bit of layered. And a little bit of polished. This is not going to be a huge build. So I'm not going to worry about a gradient, but I am going to try to mix it up a little bit with what we use. All right, so this next layer is going to be window height. We ought to think about getting some floors in here, and we ought to think about lighting it up too. The light's going to be relatively easy for us. We're going to use a ferro flare lantern from Torchmaster. It places lights in a 16 block radius from it, in all directions. Down, up, so it's pretty good. We're just going to go ahead and throw it right under this block, because we're going to have a basement. But we might make it a layer lower, or even 2 layers lower than this floor. Okay, lesson learned. The silver dust from Industrial Reborn. Can't turn it into silver ingots, so there's that. I guess we have goblin traders in the pack. This is the first one I've seen. That's gonna be quite nice. We can get rid of all this cobblestone. Next thing I'm gonna do is start framing out this ground floor. We're gonna want the windows to be 3 high. So if these pillars, including the top and bottom, are gonna be what, 7? Because we're gonna need a block underneath and a block on top. And then space for wall on the top and bottom of the windows that's visible from outside. Before we put the windows in, I want to start laying out where the chimney's going to be. Now we don't have a lot of different brick options in terms of decorative blocks, but Create does add a bunch of adjusted versions that we can use to mix it up some. Now we already know we're going to have the stairway here, so we don't want it right here. We're probably going to want it right here. Whoops. And we're going to go 3 wide, just coming up the outside here. What we'll do is we'll get rid of these blocks here, and probably those up there too. Okay, now we're going to put in the, maybe this will be in 1. We'll have to see. We'll definitely want to show that it's down here, won't we? The easiest way to do it is to just kind of go up and around, follow along the the same path we did on the bottom. Now we're going to want to do full corners all the way around here so that we got plenty of room on the inside and it's not just like a single block, and you'll see. It's getting kind of annoying to build the walls in there without a floor. So we're going to start with the kitchen floor. This is use this as a floor or a wall, it'll still work, but it connects all of these different parts of the Cooking for Blockheads kitchen together with each other. We're just going to need a little bit of white concrete and a little bit of gray concrete to make it. And hopefully this will be enough. See how shapeless this really is. Pretty shapeless. Now we can't use the concrete powder. We got to use concrete, right? Yeah. Now I don't suppose we'll be lucky and be able to convert it just by throwing it in here, huh? It doesn't look that way. That's okay. Okay, that should about do it. Give us a little over a stack here. We'll put all this stuff down. Now we got cobblestone over here. This is just going to be a stairwell. It's not going to matter. But for the floor in the entry and this main room, we're going to go like this, and then like this. So we've got a nice bright colored floor, a little bit of variation to it. And for the little anteroom here and this room, we just did some oak with some jungle interspersed to give it a little bit of variation. To make where these beams come into the wall look a little beamier, we're going to double up on the stripped dark oak. Alright, now I'm looking at putting in the stairs to go up to the second floor. And I want to make this block from Corel Woodcutter, which I think will give us a break on stairs. Yeah, a little cheaper that way. Another building mod we have is Macaws Windows. And that is going to allow us to make quite a few different kinds of windows. The ones I'm most interested in right now are the two kinds of stripped dark oak windows. They're cool. They have multi-blocks, have connected textures is what I'm really trying to say here. Now what do we need? Okay, we need a bunch of these. We need more sticks. Let's see. See how many that'll give us. That's a fine amount. Let's take a look. Mod also adds these parapets, and I don't know if they come in a stripped version. Kinda don't think so, no. Okay. Before I make too many, I want to try something with them. I want to see if you can put a block under them. So I'm not super clear on how these work. I don't know if they occupy this block. Yeah, they occupy this block. Okay. So looking at the second floor, we're going to bring it out around this whole thing, just like this, so that this will really pop out. Last thing I want to do today is check out easy villagers. So what do? We shift right click. Yeah. Hello, villager. You two are coming with me. And we'll grab one more. Yoink. Now that we got him, we're gonna make these traders. They're not too expensive. We just need... Oh, they make noise. That's great. We just need some iron, a little bit of redstone, and some glass panes. All my glass panes are out here. Let's run and grab them. Okay. 3 trader blocks. Let's take them inside. I don't think they'll attract zombies, but you never know. I don't normally go for the sort of villager jails, but this looks cool. Now what do? We click him in there? And then, whoa, we gotta give it a workstation? Maybe? I don't know anything about this mod. Where are all those bookshelves? In the other mod pack, that's right. Okay, we stole some stuff. Now let's see. Yeah, okay. Now we have a librarian. And what we're looking for is mending. And this is cool. You can just keep cycling through till you see what you want, and then you trade with him to lock it in. Okay, so I got 2 librarians. The farmer changed jobs when I put another workstation in there, but he did not like the other compost barrel for some reason. We've got ourselves a good old-fashioned stickman up here. This guy, we got lucky. We found Silk Touch on. We're gonna need that. Oh, 1 emerald short. What do I have? Anything? We might have to wait till morning. Oh, nope. Stickman's already ready again. I don't know how long. Anyway, we've got mending now. And that's very good because we have not found any more of the white diamonds. Now we can go ahead and make an anvil. And lack of a better place to put it, we'll just put it right here. And get mending on our pick. Sweet. Alright, that's going to have to about do it for this time. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.